How old are you and what's your biggest problem right now? I'm 62 and I am watching my wife die day by day from pancreatic cancer. She is the love of my life, God's gift to me. I had been married before but never have I known love until I met her. I cannot breathe. I cannot cry because I must be strong for my beautiful bride. My heart is breaking day by day. When the end comes, I cannot imagine living a day without her smile and laughter. 37. I started a new job recently that I love and am afraid I'll lose it, not for any reason, just because I've lost the things love so often. Now I get suspicious and anxious when things go well. I felt this comment so deeply. Best advice I can give is to just enjoy your job and learn as much as you can. Be as passionate as you can and I'm sure you'll have no reason to worry. And if the day comes where you do, you'll have learned everything you need and can find an equally or even more amazing job. Rooting for you. I'm 60. My biggest problem is having to work 50 or 60, or more, hours a week just to keep up with the bills. Plus, I have a bedridden wife with cancer and we're raising our oldest grandson. As Sergeant Murtaugh once said, I'm getting too old for this shit. Sorry man. Damn, that's a lot. Way too much. My heart goes out to you all and I hope something turns your way soon. 37, and I'm going blind. I don't know how long it will take, when I will be legally blind and unable to live my life with the richness, independence and everything else I expected, but it's coming. It's a crushing inevitability. Every day that I get to see my loved ones' faces is a gift. Edit. I have cone dystrophy. It started as little falling stars in the peripheral vision of one eye and has progressed to completely blurred out central vision in that eye. In lit conditions, my eye has a noise or strobe light effect, like when a normal person looks directly into bright light. My other eye is normal for now but will eventually go the same way. If you experience any strange symptoms with your eyes, see an optometrist right away. Too many of you are saying you have things going on that haven't been checked. I'm lucky to live in Canada, so I drove straight to the optometrist the day my symptoms started and was immediately sent to a retinal specialist and had testing done. It's a lot of detail, but so many people are asking, I thought it would be easier just to post here. Also, thanks for all the support you guys. It is very sweet of you all. 49. I'm not interested in anything. Exactly the same. I just do not care. Like I actually do not care about anything. Congratulations, you're depressed. 55. Live alone, work 100% from home, and have no friends and family. Shit be lonely. 61. Retired early. All my friends are still working and really have no time for me anymore. The only person I talk to is my husband. I'd like to have friends, but it seems like everyone wants to stay away from people. You're so right. Shit be lonely. 31. Grief, anxiety, money, never being able to afford a home and by extension claw my way out of poverty. I have more money now than I ever did in my life and it still won't get me anywhere. Also 31. Worked hard to get into the middle class and finally made it. But now with the rising costs of everything, how expensive medical care and groceries and everything else is, I feel like I'm being pushed back into poverty. I've been having to dip into my savings. I pay a fortune for health insurance and still end up with enormous bills for necessary care for myself and my kids. I don't understand it. I don't understand how my husband and I both pay out the ass to be dual insured and still end up paying thousands of dollars for our son to get speech therapy, or for me to have chronic health conditions taken care of. I am also feeling like having more money now isn't getting me anywhere. I feel like giving up. I'm frugal. We never go out to eat. We drive old cars. We work full time. But I feel like no matter what we do, we're slowly doing worse, not better. What else am I supposed to do? Tell my kids we can't afford their piano lessons, that they love, anymore? Work second jobs? With what time? This makes me believe even more there's something to the claim that the middle class is ceasing to exist. As things continue to go the way they have been, you're either rich or you're poor. 46. My kids won't stop getting sick. They're missing so much school. It's like their bodies have decided to just alternate weeks with different respiratory viruses. Same here. Sleep about 2 to 3 hours a night because my wife and I take shifts holding the 8 months up to sleep because she drowns in snot if laying down. Have been like this since October. Had like a week break in December. My 6-year-old keeps bringing shit from school. It's never ending. I am 23. I can't afford a decent life despite having 2 jobs. I can't wear what I want or drink what I want or to do what I want because of my religious dictatorship of a government. My passport is one of the lowest ranked ones, so traveling is almost impossible, and even if it wasn't because of the passport, our national money is shit, so that's that. Girls in my country are being poisoned in schools daily by our government, 300 schools today only. And people are being arrested and killed in the streets for protesting. I am Iranian, by the way. Look up our situation and help us, please. I am 15. My biggest problem is how my dad, who lives in the South, has put me into a position where I have to pick who I want to live with between him and my mom, the North. It's very stressful. As a child of divorce, do what you think is best for you, not necessarily what you think is best for them. 19 years old, and struggling to find something that makes me feel fulfilled or gives me meaning. Started a new, good job at a large company in the field that I want a career in, and I actually contribute something pretty important to society, and I thought it would make me feel good or fulfilled, like I had a purpose, I guess, but I feel the same and I feel more lost than I ever have. 30 in my love life, or lack thereof. I want to find someone, but it's hard. I've gone on over 30, maybe 40, I've lost count. Dating app dates, and maybe 2 of those ended up lasting a couple of months. One of those was with a girl I really liked, but she abruptly ended it after 2 months, citing the whole "no spark" thing. Talking to women at bars has gotten me some numbers, but nothing substantial. I also hate hitting on women at bars, and they can definitely tell, but I need to try. I know people say, get a hobby to meet people, but IDK if it's that simple. I'm active, have a good job making good money. I volunteer, coach 5th grade basketball, and take my doggo to the park. I go out on most weekends. I have enough to keep me busy, and I feel as if I'm moderately attractive. People just seem so jaded and flaky and not willing to put in the time it takes to get to know someone. It's all about the spark, which I don't even know if that's real anymore. I know I felt it in high school and college with previous girlfriends, but now in my 30s it seems impossible to capture that feeling. Every day I feel more and more unlovable, and I'm not sure how much more rejection I can take. 27 and more I'm coming to the horrifying realization that I don't really like the world, where it's headed, the way we idolize and reward cruelty and selfishness, the way the world is just kind of ugly. This is not the world I envisioned living in when I was younger, and that crushing realization is a lot to come to terms with. Some days are especially difficult. Other days I wonder whether it's worth sticking around for something I dislike so much. Thank you very much for watching my video. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below. I will see you in the next video.